Broad market effect justification. If the customer still says no, do not give up, go back to your manager. Don't go back to your manager yet. You have another word track. Broad market impacts. What sort of things can happen in the general market that will affect the value of a customer's trade-in? Well, mine is on page 5.
Where do you like
All right, what things can happen in the market that will affect the value of a customer's trade-in?
the economy?
The supply.
Supply will absolutely affect the value of a customer's trade-in. If we're hunting for 2016 Mustangs, it'll make that vehicle worth more, won't it? Okay, but if nobody wants a 9-year-old Mustang, it makes it worth less. All right, good. What else? What'd you say, Rudy?
Like rebates and incentives?
I drive a 2025 Ford Explorer. Ford just came out with $5,000 rebates on Ford Explorer. What did that do to the value of my,
Down.
well, almost dollar for dollar? Okay?
Fuel economy, fuel prices.
If fuel prices, for a gas guzzler, when fuel goes up, the value goes down. For economy vehicles, when fuel goes down, their value goes down. They're not in as high a demand. What else?
Economy.
The economy can have an effect on the used car market. What did COVID do to the used car market?
Sky high.
Vehicles for 2 years in a row went up in value. There was no depreciation. They went up in value. Okay, let's hope we don't have that again.
Recalls and
Recalls can have an effect. Bad news can have an effect. You guys aren't old enough to remember, but a number of years ago, a little old lady accidentally hit the accelerator on her Audi and drove it through the front of a store and either killed or maimed or injured some people. Audi took a beating. Unintended acceleration, they called it. It took them 2 years to figure out it was the little old lady who hit the accelerator by mistake. And there was nothing wrong with the vehicle at all. It cratered Audi sales. Ford Explorers a number of years ago, they had a rollover issue. They never proved that it was a systemic issue among all vehicles, but they took a huge dip in sales and dip in value.
parts availability.
Say again?
The parts availability.
Parts availability, I'm not sure.
Like with chips and stuff like that when they started going higher. That,
Supply chain issues? Well, that would affect, I'm not sure that would affect the value of a used vehicle. Unless there was a specific used vehicle we couldn't get parts for, then it would.
It would just hurt the store if you owned it and you had to wait 6 months to get the part.
Right. All right, rebates, bad news, economy, market, fuel economy. By the way, do rate incentives count? Yeah. How's a rate incentive, how would a 0.09 incentive on new Explorers hurt the value of my Explorer?
Because you can get the same payment on new ones you might on the used with a higher rate.
And so who would, if the payment's the same, what's the customer going to buy? New or used? Exactly.